Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Final Four here at Rocket Gym on the campus of Robinson High School. We're moments away from the TAPS 1A state semifinal game between Kingdom Preparatory Academy out of Lubbock and Trinity School of Texas out of Longview. The winner will advance to the state championship game played tomorrow night at 8 o'clock at West High School. No matter which team punches a ticket here tonight, it will be their first appearance in a state final, so a lot on the line for both of these teams. My name is Gabriel Duarte, and with me is Denny Varghese. We'll be bringing you all the action here tonight, as we have been from Robinson High School all day long. Denny, this is game number 6. What do you think about the basketball we've seen today, and what are you expecting here in this game?
It's been a great day of basketball, Gabe, and looking forward to another good game to end our night, and looking forward to seeing the Trinity School Titans face off against the Kingdom Preparatory Academy from Lubbock.
As I said, we're here in Robinson, just south of Waco off of Highway 77, right smack in the middle of a fantastic weekend of basketball in the state of Texas. All the TAPS games, boys and girls basketball in all divisions and all classes, will be played over the course of the next 3 days, including today. We've got semifinal action today, semi and state finals tomorrow, and more finals on Saturday. So if you are in Waco or the surrounding area between Robinson High School, University High School, and West High School, both just down the road from here, you are in for a treat if you stop by for some TAPS basketball. And, of course, you can catch all the action on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV. The Texas Association of Private and Parochial Schools commits to building leadership, fellowship, fair play, and sportsmanship of students enrolled in the organization's member schools in the areas of academics, athletics, and fine arts by providing wholesome competition for young men and women. Chartered in 1978, TAPS serves to organize, stimulate, encourage, and promote the academic, athletic, and fine arts programs in an effort to foster a spirit of fair play, good fellowship, true sportsmanship, and wholesome competition for boys and girls. From a humble beginning of 20 member schools in 1978, 12 of which remain members, TAPS has grown to a membership of 230 schools with a combined enrollment of over 40,000 students. Schools are presently aligned in 6 classifications with districts across the state of Texas. TAPS envisions itself as an organization whose members maintain their distinct worldviews, practices, and traditions while respecting those of others in order to promote wholesome competition for young men and women. TAPS firmly believes that competition among its diverse member schools and students promotes among the competitors and their schools understanding, fellowship, and excellence. And with that, we're going to kick it over to my man Denny, who's going to run down the starting lineups for both teams for us.
For Kingdom Preparatory Academy from Lubbock, we have number 3, senior Lillian Jonas. Number 10, sophomore Natalie Poe. Number 15, junior Shelby Alexander. Number 23, sophomore Macy Wolfington. Number 55, senior Lillian Lashaway. And for the Longview Trinity School of Texas, number 4, Georgia Scott. She's a freshman power forward. Number 14, junior point guard Emily Sparks. Number 15, senior center Hainer Borman. Number 22, sophomore center M.K. Sharp. Number 25, senior wing Micah Cobb.
And we're going to go ahead and send you down to the public address announcer for the formal announcements and pregame festivities. We'll be back with you in a moment from Robinson, Texas.
Colors have the invocation by Mr. Edgar Ayala of the Trinity School of Texas, followed by the playing of our national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you so much, Lord, for loving us first. You loved us so much you gave us your Son, Jesus, and died on the cross for our sins, and we thank you for that, God. Lord, we thank you for these young ladies and all the hard work and the dedication, the blood, sweat, and tears they put into this game that you blessed them with, Lord, and I pray that they would just use those talents to the best of their abilities tonight, God. We thank you for all the parents, all the family members that also invested their time, the coaches, administrators, Lord, that you would just bless them as well, Lord. We thank you for the schools. Lord, I thank you for these young ladies again, Lord. You just bless them tonight. Keep them away from any harm or injuries, Lord. Let them play to the best of their abilities with exceptional sportsmanship, God. So, Father, we just pray you bless the rest of this night. We give you praise. Let us give you glory. We ask for this in your name. And everybody says, amen.
Moments away from tip-off now. And we are ready to go here in the 1A state semifinal. The winner will advance to take on Legacy Christian Academy out of San Antonio. The Rams will be defending their state title.
TAPS is proud to use products from Wilson Sporting Goods, allowing our athletes to perform their best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Learn more at wilson.com as Mr. Wilson gets tossed in the air to start this last 1A matchup.
Natalie Poe, number 10 for Kingdom Prep, winning the tip-off. And the fans coming to their feet early in this game as Kingdom Prep works the ball around and now into Poe at the paint. Looking for number 23, and that goes down. Macy Wolfington, a sophomore on this Kingdom Prep team, knocks down the first baskets of the night.
Looked like some pressure there was given, but Titans seemed to thwart it quickly. A long shot attempt by number 14, Emily Sparks, missed it off the back heel.
This is Lillian Jonas wearing number 3 for the Warriors. Kicking it out, number 15, Shelby Alexander, and back around to Wolfington.
They don't look like they're going to take three-point shots because of the spacing that was there for Wolfington. She simply just did not shoot it. That was a great baseline drive by Lillian Jonas to give up the ball to number 55, Lashaway, who unfortunately traveled with the ball as she came inside the paint. Here's the pressure by Lubbock Kingdom Prep.
That's Georgia Scott driving, dishes it in, and knocked away by number 3, Lillian Jonas. Going up with the ball is number 15, Hayner Borman. And Jonas with a nice defensive play to knock it out of bounds. And another quick whistle.
Lashaway, I think, fouled 15, Hayner Borman on that shot attempt. Number 14 was, I think, the first shot attempt whenever the ball was caught from the inbound. She rattles in the first free throw. The second one comes off, but the rebound goes to the Titans, but stolen away. Lillian Jonas with the ball for the Kingdom Prep.
Jonas working to her right side. She's got number 15, Alexander, who then gets it to Lashaway. Lashaway stops, shoots, and there it is. 2 points for number 55, the senior Lillian Lashaway.
And they're in their 1-3-1 press. Lashaway knocks the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Titans' ball. Number 4, Georgia Scott will inbound to number 14, Emily Sparks. Emily will give the ball back to number 4, Georgia Scott, who gives it to the wing. Down under to number 15, and number 15, Hayner Borman, I guess gets called for the offensive foul.
A rowdy crowd here for Kingdom Prep early in this game. Jonas.
Longview Trinity is in a 1-2-2 look defensively. And there's a errant pass. Number 14 on dead run to the basket. Misses it off the rim. Kingdom Prep with the rebound. Lillian Jonas will grab the ball from number 15, Shelby Alexander. Jonas comes across the timeline. Crossover dribble to the left hand. Goes down the left wing. Open in the corner is number 23 to back on top to Lashaway. To Shelby, who shoots and misses the mid-range jump shot. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go to Trinity School of Longview.
Great job scrapping for that ball was number 14, Sparks for Trinity. In between 2 Kingdom Prep players. A lot of whistles early in this game.
There's a foul. Number 23. Emily Sparks has the ball across to Georgia Scott, who corrals the ball. Looks like she can't really control the ball. There's a pass to number 15. Gets the basket and it's on dead run, but it's called for a charge. Planted there was number 3, Lillian Jonas. Good defensive presence to take the charge.
Jonas getting there just in time. And Kingdom Prep coming out with some energy early.
Jonas to inbound to 15. Shelby Alexander, who gives it back to Jonas. Trinity in a 1-2-2 look again defensively. They created a turnover last time and could not capitalize on the offensive end. Jonas, crossover dribble, finds Alexander open in the left corner, baseline, but missed it. And number 23, Wolfington, grabbed the rebound, put it up. And then number 10, Natalie Poe, rebounds the ball, but gets tied up by number 15, Hainer Borman. And it's going to stay Lubbock Kingdom Prep's ball.
Borman will inbound. She's got Jonas for 3, too long.
Georgia Scott corrals the rebound. And she's in the dead run up the court. Finds Borman, but it's knocked away. Saved. Back into play. Unfortunately, Kingdom Prep. Unfortunately for Trinity, back into Kingdom Prep's hands.
This is Lillian Jonas taking her time to set up the offense. She's had a tendency to go right first. This time goes left all the way over to Wolfington. Back to the top of the key to number 21 and back out to 15. And over to Wolfington again, who has it knocked or just goes right through her fingers and out of bounds. Turnover for Kingdom Prep.
Lashaway comes back in the ball game for number 23, Wolfington.
So Scott will inbounds to Sparks. The Titans still looking for their first field goal of the game.
Number 21, Callie Fleischman with a foul. Emily Sparks to inbound to Georgia Scott. Back to Emily Sparks. He'll come to the top of the key. Looking for number 25. Back under, and she dribbles, tries to go through through defenders. Couldn't quite get there, and stolen away by Lillian Jonas and the Kingdom Prep from Lubbock.
That's Jonas with the miss. And this way comes number 14, Sparks, looking for Cobb. Cobb back to Sparks, but deflected by Lashaway and into the hands of Kingdom Prep. Jonas looking to the bench for a call. She's got it. Into Poe. Back to Jonas. Jonas going across. And a nice steal here. This is number 4, Scott, on a breakaway with the defender. Cobb knocks it down for the Titans.
Good pass there by Georgia Scott. Good defense and good steal. Lashaway with the ball at the top. In the corner to number 15, Alexander, who gets it down to Poe. Back out to Alexander. Back up top to Lashaway. Lashaway finds number 21, Callie Fleischman. Back to Lashaway at the top. To the corner. It goes to number 15, who hits the two-pointer.
A nice long jumper
by Alexander. Shelby Alexander. There's Georgia Scott open, but the pass was deflected. And instead, Micah goes all the way to the basket. And unfortunately, it's going to be a foul on Micah. She couldn't quite score. She got blocked at the rim. Tried to corral the rebound, but instead fouled number 15.
Yeah, Poe with a great defensive play to knock that ball loose. Ultimately set up that turnover. So this will be Jonas tossing it into Alexander. 6-3 our score, 2:35 to go here in the first period of play.
Alexander gives it to Poe on the left side, back out to Lillian Jonas, right wing, to the top, to Poe underneath, who splits the defense and goes up for 2. Georgia with the catch. comes across the timeline, finds number 3, who passes under to number 22, who misses the shot and goes off out of bounds off of number 3, Lillian Jonas. It's going to stay Titans ball. Borman inbounds, back to Pat Borman, but Natalie Poe with a good defensive play steals the ball away.
Poe coming up big defensively for Kingdom Prep here early in this game.
Here's Lillian Jonas to number 15, Alexander, back out to Lashaway. Lashaway looks like she was going to take a 3, but stopped. Back out to Lashaway, mid-range jumper, pulls up, floats it up, and misses it. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Titans, so it's going to stay Kingdom Prep ball. The Warriors will inbound here.
Jonas with the throw into Lashaway from behind the arc. She'll get it out to Alexander. Alexander out to number 21. That's Fleishman. This now is Lashaway. Back to Alexander. 3-point shot from the wing. Too short.
It's going to stay here. It's going to be a foul on Trinity. Number 22, MK Sharp. Going to be inbounded here by Lillian Jonas on the right side of the basket. Gets inside to Natalie Poe, out to top. Fleischman to Alexander. Tries to get the ball to Poe, but it's knocked away. Here's a pass ahead up to Georgia Scott, who stops, settles, and she can't connect on the layup.
Scott had an open look.
Mm-hmm.
Jonas coming back now for Kingdom Prep. It is 8-3 with 1:10 on the clock. Jonas spin move, drives, and we get carrying called against the Warriors.
Lillian Jonas has some tremendous handles and has been putting it on display today. And 14 loses the ball through the pressure given to her. Lillian Jonas comes up the floor to Poe. Poe finds Alexander at the basket, misses a layup. Poe follows the rebound, and she gets fouled on her shot attempt.
That was a great pass by Poe. Alexander had an excellent look at it, just wasn't able to finish. And Poe is all over the place here early in the first quarter of this game. Poe leaves that one a little short. And misses the second wide.
Didn't hit the rim, so it's going to be inbounded here by number 4, Georgia Scott, for the Titans to number 14, Emily Sparks. Emily loses the ball, and I think she hurt her knee on that play.
Sparks is down. And we've got an official timeout for an injury.
That did not look good.
No, Emily Sparks was untouched and trying to dribble and just fell down, now grabbing at her knee.
We're very
support. A nice ovation from fans of both sides of the floor. And we'll have just under 45 seconds to go when play resumes here in the first period. Kingdom Prep with an 8-3 lead over Trinity School of Texas.
The ball's being moved around. Into the paint it goes. Number 22 with the shot. Rebounded by Lillian Jonas. Good defense there by Kingdom Prep. Lashaway has the ball at the top. Lillian Jonas at the top of the key. Finds Lashaway at the backside. Good backdoor cut, and she misses the layup. Here's a Micah on a dead run. 10 seconds left. Micah passes the ball. Good pass to number 3, who unfortunately misses the layup. Natalie Poe with the rebound, and it'll be inbounded here on this side of the floor with less than 3 seconds left.
Poe with another nice play here for Kingdom Prep early in this game. It'll be number 23, Macy Wolfington, throwing it in for Kingdom Prep.
They're allowing Jonas to catch, shoot at the buzzer, and it's long right.
And at the end of 1, Trinity School of Texas 3, Kingdom Preparatory Academy 8.
They called a foul on that shot attempt. She'll be at the line to shoot 3.
No time left on the clock, and she'll be shooting 3 free throws all by herself.
She misses the first of 3.
Lillian Jonas, a senior on the Kingdom Prep Academy team. Knocks down the second. And the third.
So the final score at the end of the first period is 10 for Kingdom Prep, the Preparatory Academy from Lubbock. The Warriors 10 and the Titans 3.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
And for the Titans and Warriors. And that's number 3, Macy Cobb, getting it over to Georgia Scott, number 4. We've got a quick whistle.
Number 22 with an illegal screen. That's MK Sharp with her second foul of the ball game. Nope, there looks like 3 fouls. That's what's listed on the board. Nope, I was right, 2.
So the inbound will go to Lashaway.
Lashaway brings it across the timeline. Screen, dribble handoff to Jonas. Finds Lashaway, finds Poe across the middle, underneath to number 21, who cannot corral the ball. It goes off of Fleischman's hands. Out of bounds, it'll be Titans ball to inbound. And Kingdom Prep setting up their 1-3-1 press.
Macy Cobb trying to avoid the pressure, but throws it away into the hands of Jonas. Now here comes Jonas, but there's a whistle.
It's a carrying violation.
So the Titans will get another crack at it. Scott to inbound. She's got Cobb to her left and goes to her. Cobb running point. And losing the ball for a moment was number 12, Patton, but she's able to get it back, and then it's eventually knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Poe.
Poe did deflect the pass attempt underneath, out of bounds.
So Patton will inbound now. And knocked away for a moment by Alexander. Hustle play. So Cobb will get another try. Now to Scott. Scott moving toward midcourt. Feeds it to Patton. Patton back to Scott. She'll now try the left side. Dishing it in all the way across now. Open look, but overshoots. Does number 3, Macy Cobb. Coming away with it is 22, MK Sharp. It's now in the hands of Scott. Now to Sharp. Sharp turns and shoots. No, off the rim and off the backboard. Rebound Jonas. Here comes Jonas. Dish to Lashaway.
Lashaway's at the top circle here. Up 7. No real urgency to score. Jonas dribble. Crossover to the left corner. I believe Alexander passed it back to Jonas. To Natalie Poe. Ball's briefly deflected, but corralled by Poe. Back to Poe underneath. Posts up, turns, puts it up, and off the backboard and misses. There's going to be a foul on the rebound attempt by, I believe.
I think it's 22. I think they called MK Sharp.
No, I think it's 4. Number 4.
Is it? Okay.
Georgia Scott.
Well, 2 and 2 is 4.
Lashaway with the rebound. It's knocked out of Scott's hands by Poe. Poe's name's been called a lot in this game so far.
Yeah, she's been a workhorse early.
So Trinity School has been trying to beat this press by dribbling through it, and unfortunately when you try to dribble through a press, you end up causing more turnovers than you really want. In this 1-3-1 press, you wanted to have 2 ball handlers opposite of each other trying to pass the ball over the top, causing the defense to have to swing. Once the defense swings, you should have a backside action going to the basket, and there should be a quick over-the-top pass to the corner of the court or the baseline. Right now, we're not seeing any of that action taking place. They're trying to use their speed to get through the zone, but with that 1-3-1, what it does is allow them to play in space, and they're just, quite frankly, just collapsing on the single ball handler, and there's no help to be found at all for Trinity. If they slow down and try to pass the ball over the top, back and forth, and slow it down, they'll break this press and be able to move the ball effectively. Let's see if Trinity School will attempt to do that.
10-3 is our scores. Just over 6 minutes to go, second period.
They'll drop into a man-to-man defense now. Georgia Scott catches the ball on the baseline. And she's going to get called for traveling.
Scott had to extend herself to try and get around the defender and drug her foot a little bit there. Ran out of real estate. This is Lashaway up at the top of the key. She'll now test the paint but kick it out to Alexander. She'll take a step and back to Lashaway. And now it goes over to number 23, Wolfington. Wolfington inside to Poe. Poe turns and shoots. No, rolls in and out.
Here's Scott on a dead run. And it's off of number 3's foot and corralled. Pass over the top to Sparks, but tipped away by number 23, Wolfington. Lashaway recovers the rebound. Jonas will bring the ball up the court.
Trinity having a real tough time getting their offense going at all in this game, really. And all things considered, they're doing okay to be only down 7 since they haven't really been able to put any points on the board. This is Wolfington, overshoots. Jonas rebound to Alexander to Lashaway. Lashaway moves forward, pops it back out to Alexander. She shoots and is short of the 3 attempt.
So we'll see Kingdom Prep drop back into that 1-3-1. Or not. They're just going to drop back into man-to-man coverage. Georgia Scott will bring the ball up.
Scott trying the right side. Now looking left, but has to kick it out to number 12. And it's stolen by Jonas, who's got nothing but daylight in front of her. And she finishes. Lillian Jonas with a great heads-up defensive play and able to go coast to coast.
Yeah, if they're playing man-to-man, you should see some screen action or something going on, but they're just trying to take them off the dribble one-on-one. There's not going to be a lot of quality looks that way, especially against this defense that Kingdom Prep's playing.
And Poe comes away with another board for Kingdom Prep. Lashaway moving to her right. Stops, feeds it to Poe. Now Wolfington and up to Alexander. To Lashaway again. She'll drive. She'll kick it out to Poe. And now back to Alexander, who's got an open look at a long jumper, and she nails it. Shelby Alexander with a nice jump shot. Trying to save it along the sideline. That was number 5, I believe. 3, Macy Cobb, and just no luck going for Trinity School of Texas here so far in the first half of play. Lashaway moving to her right.
There's Jonas on the back cut. She doesn't get seen. Poe gets the ball at the high post, but good pass to Alexander, who cuts the basket, scores. Great ball movement there by Kingdom Preparatory Academy.
Alexander now with 6 points on the game as we approach the 3-minute mark of quarter number 2. 3-point shot, misses, saved by Trinity. It goes back up, and there's a basket by number 3, Macy Cobb, the sophomore for the Titans.
It's an 11-point lead here for Kingdom Prep. Poe is underneath the basket just waving hysterically, trying to get their attention, but they did not see her. Alexander pulls up, misses off the front iron and off the back iron and out.
That one's going to be off of Poe. Lexi Abbott will inbound for the Titans.
Georgia Scott brings the ball up. Good screen set for Georgia. Good look under for number 3, but couldn't quite get that ball to her.
Scott inside looking for, look at that. So that was the lockup between Borman and Poe. So the jump ball is credited to Kingdom Prep on this possession. And Shelby Alexander will look to the bench for a signal. Just over 2 minutes to play here in the second period. Jonas looking to Poe, looking to Wolfington, who has trouble corralling it, and now Poe gets it back, shoots, misses. Poe somehow comes away with that again, and now we've got a foul.
Traveling
No,
called
it's
on
traveling.
She didn't put the ball on the ground and took too many steps. Here's Georgia Scott bringing the ball up, trying to spread the floor. She gets the basket, puts it up, misses it, puts it back up, and misses it again. And rebound again to Georgia Scott. She takes it back out, comes back under, shoots it, misses it. Rebound number, can't see the number.
I believe that was 33.
33.
That was Lexi Abbott.
Lexi Abbott missed the layup attempt underneath the basket. Alexander to Poe underneath. Good strip by Georgia Scott, and she pushes it away. She pulls up. She gets on a dead run to the basket, and she's going to get called for charging as the defense was set by Lillian Jonas.
And Lubbock's offense continues to struggle. So here's Alexander with 1 and 15 on the clock. Moving to the right, hand off to Jonas. Jonas from the top of the key will change directions, now go left, looking for Wolfington, but we've got a whistle.
Charged by number 10, Poe. That's going to be her first personal foul. That's what it looks like.
Checking in for the Titans is number 25, Micah Cobb. She'll look to the bench for some instruction. And now she's running point. Left side, ball off of her foot and rolls out of bounds and over to Kingdom Prep. 11-point game, 40, approaching 45 seconds now.
Shelby finds Lashaway on the corner, back up top to Shelby, who hits the long range two. Here comes Micah Cobb on dead run, puts it up at the basket, misses it, and it's going to be out of bounds, going back to Kingdom Prep.
And hitting the floor hard with Shelby Alexander. She looks like she's going to shake it off. 30 seconds. Second period, 13-point game. Kingdom Prep looking to extend that lead. Jonas, the defender, all over her. In traffic now, kicks it out to Lashaway. She's got Alexander. Long jumper off the rim. Rebound, Trinity. So just north of 11 seconds. The Titans hoping to chip away at this lead before the half, off the foot. And now we've got another jump ball with just under 4 seconds to play. Possession arrow in favor of the Titans. Last chance before the half. Lexi Abbott to inbound. To Cobb, it's knocked out of bounds by Lashaway, and now just under 3 seconds to go. So the Titans with one more chance. Now to Cobb. She'll throw up a three off the mark. And that's the end of the first half. Kingdom Prep 18, Trinity School of Texas 5. And we'll be back with you just on the other side of this halftime break. Staying organized is hard, but with Rank 1 Sport, you can build accurate rosters, track student eligibility, collect medical history, and manage online forms for parents. Rank 1 Health connects you with your healthcare provider. Visit rank1sport.com or rank1health.com to learn more.
Don't forget to visit the Team IP retail locations for your officially licensed TAP State Championship merchandise. TAP's events, tees, shirts, hoodies, caps, polos, zips, jackets, and more are all affordably priced. Come see us before you leave.
NCSA Next College Student Athletes Recruiting Network connects over 2 million student athletes to more than 35,000 college coaches nationwide. Learn more and find your best college fit by visiting ncsasports.org.
Earth Networks has been taking the pulse of the planet for more than 20 years. We help schools mitigate financial, operational, and human risk by providing environmental intelligence from the world's largest hyper-local weather network.
Resuming play here in the second half, it will be Kingdom Prep inbounding the ball. 13-point lead here in the second half, and the Titans have got to get something going offensively if they're to stand a chance here in this semifinal game. This is Poe. She'll take it up. No. Rebound, Trinity.
It's a fast break attempt. Lines up a three-point shot, and it's up and in.
Bouncing around and finally falls for Macy Cobb, and that's what the doctor ordered here early in the first or third quarter.
Almost a steal. Defense is swarming right now for the Titans, trying to create some turnovers to get back into this ball game. They have Alexander on the backside wide open. She comes back to the top. Jonas with a step back fadeaway and hits it in long two.
Beautiful move and shot by Lillian Jonas. That was a great answer.
Cobb loses the dribble. Tries to go baseline, gets blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Titans ball.
It'll be Borman to inbound for the Titans. Leaves it for Cobb. Poe gets a hand on it, and now it's a fight between Poe and Borman.
We're going to call a foul on Poe. We're in the third quarter here of this semifinal game. Borman to inbound. Finds Cobb, who puts it up and off the right iron. Gets rebound attempt by Scott. Loses the ball. And Lillian Jonas has the ball. 20-8 is the score.
Wolfington to lash away. Back to Wolfington on the right side. She has room now to lash away. And to Alexander. To Poe on the right wing. To Jonas, the top of the key. And now Wolfington thinking about it. Stolen. A great move by Scott. She'll stop and fall to her knees, and she's going to get booked for traveling.
But that hustle will now allow them to set up their full court press here. It's going to be, looks like a 3-1-1 here, or 1-2-1-1. And it's almost turned over. Other side of the floor, there it is. Poe cutting across the middle. Way to break the press. That's how you break the press, folks. Good back and forth passing between your team. Gets a wide open look for Jonas as she goes down the right baseline, but it's now fouled on the defensive collapse.
So Jonas will inbound, looking for Lashaway. Getting a hand on it was Cobb. Now it's back to Lashaway. She'll stop, pop, and bouncing around.
Here's Georgia coming on a dead run. She finds her player, and it's going to be a foul.
It was off the foot of Macy Cobb, Lillian Jonas, number 3.
Okay, it's going to be a kickball. That's what they're going to call.
Quick toss, quick pop, off the front of the rim, and the rebound falls. That was number 12, Trinity Patton.
Good defensive swarm here. Unfortunately, they were out of position, and Jonas was able to go up the right baseline. Pass underneath and turned over. And that's another aspect of the press, and it causes the offense to have to rush up the floor. And when they do come out of control, they end up making careless passes and not able to really corral balls, and expectation of passes are different. And so we see another turnover. It'll be Titans ball as we inbound. Right now, Kingdom Prep calls us full timeout, and we're going to take it with them.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
Provider with secure messaging, injury tracking, and reports, all built into one convenient application with industry-leading customer support. Visit rank1health.com to learn more.
Looking to get more out of your video streaming next year? Create better broadcast and increase your audience with Blue Frame technology and the new TAPS TV network.
Resuming play with just over 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Trinity trying to build on the momentum they've got going early in this half. Ball deflected there out of bounds by Shelby Alexander, and the Titans will get another crack at it. This is number 3, Macy Cobb, looking to inbound. She's got 25, Micah Cobb, trying to find some room. She'll dish it out, and now it's back into the hands of number 15, Borman.
Who travels. She set her inside foot once she picked up her dribble, and can't do that once you pivot. Here's a full court press again. Resulted in a turnover. There's a break. Good job. Way to break the ball pass attempt, and there's a full court press breaker right there as number 10, Natalie Poe, connects with the layup and fouled. We'll see her toe the charity stripe to earn one at the line, to earn it the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
That's Poe. That's only her 4th points, but about the 400th time we've called her name in this game. She is doing everything for Kingdom Prep. Leaves that one a little short.
Just a bit outside.
12-point differential. 5:10 to go in the third.
For Trinity to actually have a chance in this ball game, they're going to have to cut this lead to single digits before the end of the third quarter. There's a good rebound again by Poe. Once again, may not be calling her name to score, but I don't know. She probably has about 15 rebounds in this game. Maybe 3 or 4 block shots as well.
Jonas to Poe, back to Jonas.
Well,
behind the back.
Dribble
Here
all
she
the way to the
comes.
basket, and she attacks and scores. What a play by Lillian
Jonas, the senior, showing the other youngsters on the court how to do it.
Micah Cobb comes in a full head of steam, avoids the contact, puts it up, misses. Borman corrals the rebound, puts it up on her shot attempt. She's fouled. And I believe they call that on Poe. That's her 3rd foul, if they did. Borman at the line. And she's short off the front rim. And Poe will get a needed break. She's been in the game, it seems like, the whole game.
Checking in for Kingdom Prep is number 13, Catherine Babb.
Long on the free throw attempt. And here they go.
Babb with the rebound, just checked into the game. This is Jonas. Does she have a little more behind the back action for us? Nope, she's going to take a 3 off the mark. It looked like it was going for a moment.
A good pass attempt to Micah Cobb. She goes up, pulls it up, and in and out goes the ball. And Lillian Jonas on a dead run Gets it up to Carla. She's going to slow it down now. She's up 14. Her Kingdom Preparatory Warriors finds number 13 on the right corner. Back out to Lillian Jonas. Drives the baseline again. Underneath pass to number 23. Misses the ball, and an outlet pass to Micah Cobb was stolen by Alexander to Lashaway. Out to Jonas for 3, and that's wide right. It's going to go Trinity ball.
Jonas reaching at her ankle after that last shot. Looks like she's shaking it off, but something coach will want to keep an eye on. 14-point game as we tick towards 3:30 in the third period. TAPS 1A semifinal. The winner punches their ticket to the state championship tomorrow night at 8, and they're giving herself a fist bump as number 25, Micah Cobb, after that nice basket.
Some more pressure. Cobb turns back to Lashaway. Lashaway gives it off to Jonas, who's turned back by the Titan defense. Has number 23 open in the corner. She sets, fires, and shoots. It's off the back iron. Corralled by MK Sharp. And there's going to be a foul on Lubbock Prep. Probably the only thing I wouldn't have done there is keep the clock running. You're up by 12 here. You don't want to necessarily cause ill-advised fouls. If the other team grabs a rebound, get back on defense and play smart defense. Micah Cobb brings the ball into the front court. Back out to number 12, and who loses the ball? Cobb sprints to get the ball, puts the ball on the ground. She's going to be fouled by number 13.
Cobb here
Catherine
lately
Babb.
trying to do it all by herself, seemingly. Now a three-point look.
Oh, another.
And that falls. Number 3, Macy Cobb.
That's her second in this half. And again, the defensive pressure on the full court press. It's broken easily by Kingdom Preparatory Academy. Good pass to Lashaway. She's short on her layup attempt. It's out to Cobb, and she's on a dead run. She pivots around. She looks like she loses control, puts it up, and misses. The rebound attempt goes to Kingdom Preparatory Academy, and Lillian Jonas will bring up the ball slowly.
Trinity just looking for anything that resembles a run to try and claw back into this game.
Alexander goes to the basket on a basket cut. Lillian Jonas with the fake, pulls up a jumper, and it's good. Lillian Jonas has put on a show today with her one dribble moves and behind the back dribbling. She's been a sensation to watch. Good pass out to Sharp. MK Sharp turns, fires, and misses. And the rebound goes off the fingertips of number 33, Lexi Abbott.
Substitution now for Trinity. Checking in is number 15, Hayner Borman.
We'll see the defensive pressure again. See Lillian Jonas will take a seat with 1:37 seconds left.
Callie Fleischman in to do duties for her.
Almost a steal there by Cobb.
And a whistle there against Trinity.
Against Micah Cobb. That's her fourth, it looks like. Coach might want to think about taking her out of the ball game, as she's been pretty important to this run.
Under 1:30 now. Alexander to Lashaway. Over to Wolfington. Long shot off the backboard and misses. That was Catherine Babb with the attempt. Now here comes Cobb. No good. Putting it back up is number 3, Macy Cobb, and she does the trick.
It's now a 9-point lead. A minute left in this ball game.
8 points in the third quarter for Macy Cobb for the Titans.
Oh, and there's going to be a travel.
Wolfington. Under a minute to go.
I said they needed to cut it down to single digits, and they've done that today in this third period. Let's see if they can inch closer here. Micah Cobb dribbles up. She looks like she's going to try to attack through the paint. Probably not the smartest move. It was a defensive set. She had Macy Cobb open on the left side. Could have made a quick pass for another three-point attempt with less than 39 seconds, or less than 40 seconds here in this third period.
This is Alexander to Lashaway and back to the top. Now over to the left side. That's Babb off the backboard. Misses. Rebound. Plenty of time for Macy Cobb, number 25.
Good pass.
She's got Scott calling for her. Yes. Excellent pass and shot. And now the offense is starting to show signs of life for Trinity.
Macy Cobb will toe the charity stripe here, looking to make an and one situation to cut this, what was a 14-point lead, down to 6. And she banks it in. It's now a 6-point lead.
11 points for Macy Cobb in this quarter.
Sensational run. Under 20 seconds. Kick out to Wolfington, to Lashaway, to Alexander at the top. Alexander to Lashaway, to Wolfington, who's open, back to Lashaway. 7 seconds. Lashaway launches a three-pointer, and it's short. It's going to be out of bounds with under 4 seconds left. If I'm Trinity, I'm going to roll this ball in. I'm not going to allow that's not going to happen, as Kingdom Prep will not allow that to happen.
4 seconds. Here comes the rush. Oh, and Cobb goes down hard, but she's okay. But how about that? A late run in the third period, and we've got ourselves a 6-point game all of a sudden. Macy Cobb for Trinity with 11 points. That's more than double what they scored in the entire first half. So all of a sudden, we've got a ball game headed to the fourth quarter. Buckle your seatbelts, folks. It should be an exciting finish.
Aiden loves playing baseball. He's in his element when he picks up a baseball bat.
When Aiden tore his ACL last year, we were all devastated. We didn't think that a 13-year-old could have a problem such as that.
Children's Health Andrews Institute for Orthopedic and Sports Medicine not only repaired Aiden's ACL, but they gave him the knowledge and skills to prevent any future injuries.
Now, less than a year later, he's back to hitting homers and doing phenomenal.
We've had plenty of basketball to feast on all day long, but if you're still hungry, Taps proudly announces our new partnership with Chipotle. Chipotle, real food for real athletes. Thank you, Chipotle, for your support for our athletes and teams.
The Titans will inbound the ball here with a chance to cut into this lead even more. They'll get the first crack at it.
Fans on their feet.
Bad pass, corralled. Cobb comes away with it. Dribbles into the paint, finds a way to score. What a move.
Cobb is fired up after some unorthodox dribbling there. Doesn't matter as long as the basket falls, and now it's a 4-point game.
Starters back on the floor for Lubbock. As they go over the top, and wide open was Wolfington underneath the basket.
They forgot all about number 23, Macy Wolfington.
Bad pass, stolen by Kingdom Prep. Long ahead pass to Alexander. Back up to Jonas, who stops. Crossover dribble into the paint. Kicks it back out to Alexander for a long three, and it's good! And just like that, it goes back to a 9-point lead.
Shelby Alexander, cool and collected with that long-range jumper. Big play. And an unfortunate quick turnover for Trinity.
Borman puts it up and hits the side of the backboard, actually, on that shot, Gabe. Not a good look. And here's Natalie Poe, who gets fouled on her shot attempt. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Down 9, the Titans should be looking to try to do some of the same things they were doing in that third period. Poe rims out that first one. She'll have one more. Try to stretch this lead back to 10. And she airballs it.
And for all the things that Poe has done right in this game, free throws she struggled with.
I would put that in my back of my mind if I'm a coach of the Titans late in this ball game. If it's close, I would put her at the foul line. A rocket pass from Micah Cobb to Borman. Gets it back out. Here's Grace Scott to Micah, back to Grace, and some crazy passing going on. Grace is tied up on the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Kingdom Preparatory Academy ball. You know, that pressure that they were putting on is gone now. Like, I don't understand it. That was what was getting you back in this ball game. Why not continue playing with that same defensive effort? Except you're going back into this 1-2-2 look, which they decimated in the first half. Another wide open look. This time Alexander puts it up and misses, but Wolfington's right there for a rebound, misses it, and it's blocked. Nope, foul. And once again, Natalie Poe will go to the line.
And you see Lashaway coming up, the senior leader on the team, giving her some encouraging words there, telling her just to calm down.
Here's Poe. She takes the first shot attempt, and it's no good. Nothing like a hitch or anything in her shot. It's just not falling, it seems like.
Keep in mind, Natalie Poe, just a sophomore. Young player in a big game.
Here's MK Sharp with the rebound to Grace Scott. Macy Cobb. It's going to go out of bounds off of Titans. Macy really didn't have a good handle on that ball.
Wolfington back out to Jonas, all the way over to Alexander. Another long jumper. She's got it. Number 15, Shelby Alexander, with some ice water in the vein shots here in the fourth quarter.
Gracie's in and out.
Jonas
Jump
rebound.
ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay Titans ball. Good aggressiveness. Georgia Scott inbounds the ball. It's going to be a legal screen.
So it'll be Jonas with the inbound with under 5:30 to go.
Once again, no pressure in the backcourt.
It's an 11-point game now.
Lashaway to Alexander in corner three. And it's
Get
good.
out of here, Shelby Alexander.
And hits a nail in the coffin, it looks like. And there's another careless turnover by the Titans. They're just throwing the ball away, it seems like. And there's a foul attempt. There's a foul on the layup attempt. MK Sharp will be at the line to shoot two. Titans are going to call a timeout. Going to be a full timeout. 5 minutes left.
That was just a terrific three-point shot by Shelby Alexander, who has gotten hot here in the fourth quarter.
You know, looking ahead, if we can, it's a 14-point lead right now, and if Kingdom Preparatory Academy holds on, they're going to have to execute like they did against Trinity School here, against San Antonio Legacy, to have a chance in that ball game. And if they can effectively move the ball like they did tonight, they'll have a chance to put up scores. Now, once again, San Antonio Legacy loves to run that ball up the floor, so you're going to see probably some pressure from Kingdom Preparatory Academy to try to slow down the game. So, once again, Kingdom Prep's not there quite yet, but if they do, that's some of the things that we could look for tomorrow's state championship matchup. But right now, Trinity School, I expect them to, if they hit these two free throws, I expect them to go back to that press. And if they don't go back to that press, I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look at what has worked, and that's defensively, that's been it. You know, you're absolutely right about that. And while that was going on, it seemed to spur some momentum in their offense, and that's when we saw them hitting shots and moving the ball. And that door has closed for the moment. And it's not impossible, but they're running out of time quickly here with 5:07. And this is MK Sharp. Hits the first.
That was a good free throw. Cuts it to a 13-point lead. Banks it off the glass. It's missed. It's corralled by Grace. There's a pass to Grace Scott, who dribbles in, puts it up off the glass, and misses it. Rebound by Natalie Poe. Lashaway pulls up, jumper, misses it. There's Grace Scott.
Scott comes away, now moving down the left sideline and steps on the line after the pressure by the defender.
I'm just at a loss of words, Gabe. I really don't understand what they're doing.
You take a look at that third quarter. Trinity put 15 on the board. That's the highest scoring quarter of any team so far in this game.
Careless turnover there by Lubbock.
And they've gotten away from what they were doing there.
Micah will bring the ball up. Micah Cobb to number 3. Back to Grace Scott. Back outside. Launches a three-pointer. It's back off the iron. Micah goes up for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Natalie Poe. It's going to stay Trinity ball. Now, that was more of a look that they were getting in that third period. Macy Cobb with a wide-open three-point attempt. Unfortunately, she could not knock it down, but those are the type of shots they were making in that third period. Borman, wide open underneath the basket, misses a layup. It's rebounded by Poe and handed off to Lillian Jonas. As Jonas comes up the floor, she passes off to Poe, wide open to Lashaway. Over the top to Wolfington. Back to Lashaway. Lashaway dribbles up to Wolfington, almost loses the ball, gets it out to Alexander, underneath to Lashaway, dribbles up, pulls up, and misses. It's a layup attempt. Here's Macy Cobb on a dead run. Stops. Here's back to Gracie Scott. Back to number 3, Macy Cobb, who puts it under to Borman, who misses another layup. They were moving the ball. That's good ball movement there. Can't complain.
Yeah, shots just not falling now for Trinity. More of what we saw in the first period, unfortunately for them.
Oh, good behind the back dribble. Finds a wide open Lashaway, who pulls up, puts up the floater, and it's unfortunately off right.
3:19 on the clock in the fourth quarter. We've got a substitution. Checking in is number 12, Trinity Patton for the Titans.
Number 3, Macy Cobb goes to the bench. Micah Cobb brings the ball up. Dribble, sets, fires, and off the back iron.
As we close in on 3 minutes now, here to go in the fourth quarter. 13-point lead. Kingdom Prep.
Oh, good steal by Scott. She got away with the carry there. Goes inside the basket and rolls off, unfortunately. There's Poe with another rebound. She's got to have 20 at least tonight.
Yeah, this Longview team, they just can't get a bucket to fall. They've had some good looks. Things are just not breaking their way here.
Lashaway underneath. Borman with some good defense. Poe underneath, puts it up and misses. Borman with the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Poe for pushing Borman in the back.
2:26 to go.
Looks like we're going to get a 1-on-1 here. Yep. So Borman will toe the free throw line. Now Poe's 4th personal foul. There it is. Good job, Borman. You'll get one more. Borman needs to go back to the free throw line for the second free throw. It's now a 12-point lead with a little under 2.5 minutes left in this game. Misses, and it's off of Poe, out of bounds. It's going to stay Trinity ball. Poe's going to come out of this ball game. She's been a defensive stalwart underneath. Let's see how Trinity attacks this.
Number 21, Callie Flashman checking in.
Micah Cobb corrals the bad pass, and Lillian Jonas has just been a monster today, and she plays some great defense underneath the basket there, and now she's in the front court. Oh my goodness!
Another behind
crossover,
the back.
and this time it's
poked
ripped
away
by Scott. Grace puts it up, and she short off the iron. Long rebound, and it's going to be blocked. Micah Cobb puts it up and misses. Borman puts it up and misses. How many layup attempts are they going to get? Saved in the corner by Wolfington. Jonas has the ball.
And frustration for Trinity.
Another steal by Scott. Lillian Jonas comes up with it. Pass to Wolfington, who shoots it and hits it. Just casually. All right, I got the ball.
That looks awfully nonchalant by Wolfington there.
Now a 14-point lead with under a minute and a half left. A pass to Borman goes up, and it's a bad shot. MK Sharp is there, but misses the layup. We're going to have traveling on Jonas.
One and 20. Inbound coming from Scott.
MK Sharp corrals the inbound. Micah launches a long three-pointer off the glass and in. It's now an 11-point lead with a minute left in this ball game. Here comes a full court pressure. Kind of needed to do this earlier in the fourth period, in my opinion. And there's a pass to Poe. Gets it to Lashaway.
Under a minute now.
Wolfington does not casually shoot this time. Ted gets it up to Lashaway. Back to Wolfington, who sets, fires, and misses. Here's Borman. Corrals a rebound and goes out of bounds, and it's off of Borman. Under a minute left. It's an 11-point lead. There's Wolfington wide open at the top. Will not take the shot. Running clock, 44 seconds. Lashaway tried to find Wolfington on the baseline, but was knocked out of bounds by Borman.
I'll tell you what, this Kingdom Prep team coming out of District 1 is quite the story this year. An overall record of 17-12, but 11-1 in district play to finish first. The Warriors are seconds away from punching their ticket to their first state final appearance. And doing all that, if you caught the pregame, you noticed that they were wearing their warm-up shirts, all had the name Lashaway on the back. And, of course, your first reference is to the senior number 55, Lillian Lashaway. As it happens, Lillian's mother, Marilyn, passed away from pancreatic cancer. It was discovered, and within 3 months, she unfortunately passed away. This team has dedicated their entire season to the Lashaway family and worn that on their hearts, worn that on their sleeves, and quite literally on their backs. And with all of that, they're going to take that spirit, that passion, that tribute into their first state championship in just under 16 seconds.
Poe will be at the line to shoot two. Sorry, 1-1 here. MK Sharp fouls out of this ball game. And Poe does not make the free throw. Kick out to Micah Cobb. Micah tries to race up the court. She does. All the way to the basket. She puts it up, and she's going to draw a foul attempt. And with under 10 seconds left, she'll toe the charity stripe for two. Micah Cobb grabs her own rebound, puts it up, and floats it in.
And that one falls.
And that'll do it for this ball game. This Kingdom Preparatory Academy will win 40-29 in this 1A state semifinal game.
Kingdom Prep has earned the right to go to the state championship for the first time in their school's history. That game will be at 8 p.m. tomorrow night at West High School. And hats off to both of these teams. They fought hard, and in the end, it was Kingdom Prep that was able to pull away. Denny, what a day. 6 basketball games here in Robinson. 6 more over at University High School, all part of TAP's semifinal action for boys and girls basketball across the state. And we've got 2 more full days of basketball here for you on TAPS Radio and TAPS TV. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. We'll have girls state championships and boys semis tomorrow. And Saturday, the boys finals. Lots of fantastic state basketball coming your way on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio. Denny, it's been great working with you today. It's been an honor and privilege to bring these games to you folks at home. And we'll see you guys tomorrow as we'll close out with the awarding of the medals here for Trinity.
Thank you, Gabe. It's been a privilege and a blessing. And once again, as Gabe said, we're going to turn it over to the PA announcer. Thank you again for listening to us on TAPS TV and TAPS Radio.
Number 12, Trinity Patton. Number 33, Lexi Abbott. Number 4, Georgia Scott. Number 14, Emily Sparks. Number 15, senior Hayner Borman. Number 22, Mary Kate Sharp. And number 25, senior Micah Cobb. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach Serena Williamson, assistant Bo Powers, and the Trinity School of Texas Tigers. Congratulations on a great season, ladies and gentlemen. The Kingdom